What is up, guys? It's the Sound Alchemist, and it feels like it's been a long time since I've talked to you guys. But anyway, today we're back with 40 facts on the Warhammer 40K universe. Now, it's been a while. I've been kind of backtracking because there is some technical difficulties, and also I've been playing God of War, and then Avengers Infinity War dropped. So it has been quite a past week. However, it's not like I'm not doing anything 40k related. I do have two lores that are going to be coming out for my Infernal Sons and Celestial Sons. And on top of this, I've also got a whole plethora of Chaos Space Marines and Chaos Demons being painted up by Hydra miniature paintings. So stay tuned for that, guys. And on top of all this, yes, there's a cherry to place on top of this information. I have commissioned an astonishing artist to do two images for my Infernal Sons, one being Varos of the Bloody Lance, and my main baddie, Dante Hueco. So the artwork is done. That looks amazing, but I'm trying to hold off until I can show it off once the whole Celestial or the Infernal Sons have been painted up and once the lore is done. So probably expect it maybe next week or the week after that. However, today we are talking about the Relics of the Great Wolf. So back in 7th edition, they did a whole bunch of supplements, and they supplemented the Space Wolves. So if you picked up this supplement, it had some pretty cool lore, some more relics, and some formations and whatnot. So this is a pretty cool addition to the Space Wolf lineup from 7th edition. And I thought, well, since I'm talking about Nordic mythology with God of War and playing the game and whatnot, I figured that I can talk about the closest thing they have to that in 40k, and that's the Space Wolves. So today I will be covering the relics of this Space Wolves Champions of Fenris, I believe is what it's called. So without further ado, let's dive into these 40 facts. So the relics of the Great Wolf are indeed unique and are quite incredibly powerful heirlooms of the Space Wolves. Now, the first one that we will be talking about is indeed the Armour of Asphalt Stormwrath. When Logan Grimnar was a wolf guard in the great company of Asphalt Stormwrath, the Wolf Lord gifted him a suit of ancient Terminator armor. A relic of the chapter, it was the armor that Asphalt had worn as a wolf guard to his Wolf Lord, which his Wolf Lord had worn before him, in a line stretching back many thousands of years. It is indeed a remarkable piece of Dark Age of technology, for this armor hides a lost mechanisms beneath its ceramic plate, which are able to repair damage and heal rents caused by powerful blades or plasma bolts. Following in tradition, Grimnar will grant this armor to his worthy warriors to serve and protect him. The next mighty relic is Frost Fury. Over millennia of campaigns and fighting with the Imperium, the vaults of the Fang have become filled with rare and potent weaponry. The Stormbolter, known as Frostmodir, or Frost Fury in High Gothic, is such an example. A weapon crafted long ago by the skilled hands of an unremembered tech adept. Rechambered to firebolt rounds tipped with Hellfrost warheads, it is the only known example of such a weapon. The secrets of its creation are now lost. However, in battle, the glittering rounds impact their freezing payload as they explode deep within the flesh of their victims. Very few enemies can survive both the destructive force of a detonating bolt shell and the frigid blast of the shattering Glimmerfrost crystal. The Kraken Bone Sword. Years when the Kraken's spur rises from the seas of Fenris are times of plenty for the world's tribes. In the dripping grottos and shallow pools, these can be found, the remains of the ancient Kraken, from whose bones priceless blades can be crafted. In his youth, Logan Grimnar had one such blade, made for him by a smith of the Ironblood tribe, after recovering a suitable shard of bone from the Kraken's spur. Though its edges were as sharp as the day it was first made, Arjak Rockfist reworked this blade into a deadly frost sword before presenting it to his liege lord once more. It has since become a powerful heirloom of the champions of Fenris, for no armor can resist its bite. The Claws of Morkai. Named for the legendary two-headed wolf Morkai, it is said that a master artificer of Mars, whose name has long been forgotten, was inspired by the story of the wolf god's defeat at the hands of Leman Russ. He presented the mighty Primarch with a pair of wolf claws that he had forged especially to honor the victory. Imbued with all the bestial fury for which the wolf god was renowned, to wield Morkai's claws in battle is to unleash the wrath of the caged beasts and tear every foe to bloody ruin. The Pelt of Beowulf. These pelts of wolves are plentiful trophies amongst the champions of Fenris, as each is an able and fearless hunter. However, some of these mantles are rare indeed, and steeped in legend, belonging to one of the ferocious, near-mythical black-maned thunderwolves, or so the story claims. These wolves escaped from Morkai's realm once every generation to terrorize the slopes of Asaheim. The Pelt of Beowulf is one such relic. Still soaked in the scent of the long-dead creature, beasts instinctively cower before the wearer, sensing the presence of the alpha predator in the wind. And finally, we come to the final relic, Fellclaw's teeth. Logan Gribnar's saga tells of the defeat of the legendary Thunderwolf Fellclaw, which occurred many, many years ago. Though he keeps the giant beast's skull as a trophy to this day, the great wolf had a necklace of teeth made from the fangs of its lower jaw. This he grants to a deserving member of the champions of Fenris as a token of his favor. To be held in such high honor by the old wolf himself is indeed a sign of immeasurable esteem, and the warrior who bears Fellclaw's teeth will fight all the harder to be worthy of this gift which has been bestowed upon him. Some say that it even grants him unnatural strength in battle. However, we may never know unless we too are worthy to wield it. And with that being said, guys, that concludes the 6 relics from the Space Wolf supplement back in 7th edition. Now, this is a pretty good read. You could probably find this supplement for like $5 online, something like that. Back in the day, I did want to play a Space Wolf army, and I even made a video about it. If you guys remember it, it was going to be a Game of Thrones themed Space Wolf army. So I would have like my Great Wolf leader be like Jon Snow, they'd be riding Thunder Wolves, etc. And it'd be like a mix of Hellfrost weaponry and Flamer weaponry, because it's a Song of Fire and Ice. However, I never got around to doing it. The concept, it's in the back of my mind, so I may revisit it one day, but as of right now, it's just something that sounds pretty cool, but will I do it? Who knows? If you guys have your own Space Wolf army you guys want to showcase, send it on over to us on our Facebook page. If you guys have your own fan lore you want us to talk about, once again, hit us up on the Facebook page. Now, we've got a bunch of epicness coming to you guys in the next coming days, so be sure to stay subscribed for more 40k lore. And as always, I'm the Sound Alchemist, part of One Mind Syndicate, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.